up, everybody? What's up? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of, I guess, hanging out with the Real Trucker Couple. Been a minute since we did our last video. Dropped a few gems. Got a few more to drop today. We get a lot of questions asking whether or not it is mandatory that you have endorsements and stuff like that to expedite. And the short answer is no. You don't have to have them, but they are a really good tool to have in your back pocket. We have several teams that have seen the difference in how much more they move compared to not having their endorsements. So we're going to talk about the various endorsements real quick that you can get. So the first, Hazmat and tank endorsement. They really come in handy, especially when you get into areas where a lot of hazmat freight come out of. So work on getting your hazmat endorsement. If you've never had it before, you have to take the entry-level driver training course for hazmat. We did it through what's the name of that school?
CR1?
No.
Not CR1.
C1.
C1. Okay.
Yeah, we did ours. We did ours through C1. It's an online course. I think we paid like $60 for it, and it took like 2 hours or so to do it. And I guarantee you, once you do it, you'll be that much more prepared for the hazmat test, because it does give you a lot of the answers, the questions and answers that they're going to ask you on the hazmat test. So every new person that's going to get the hazmat endorsement, you have to take that now. That is required by the FMCSA. Tank endorsement, it was really easy. We pretty much learned that on YouTube. Went right in, didn't get none wrong. I think it was like 10 questions. I don't know about different states, but I know in Arizona, I think it was 10 questions. The other thing is getting your TWIC card. TWIC card will help you get in and out of ports. I know back when we first got our TWIC cards, way back in the day, they used to get us in and out of military bases, nuclear power plants, and stuff like that. We haven't been to a nuclear power plant in a long time, so I don't know if it'll still get you in and out, but it helps when you go to ports, container ports, any type of port. Your TWIC card will help. Good thing about having your TWIC card and your hazmat, one or the other or both, is if you fly and you don't, you're not signed up for the TSA where you can skip the line. Can't think of the exact name of it. If you have a TWIC card or if you have a hazmat endorsement, you don't have to sign up for it. Only thing you have to do is use your TWIC card number or your driver's license number as you're booking the flight, where it asks you for your not frequent flyer number, but
it's a known traveler.
Your known traveler number.
Yeah. So
you can enter your TWIC card number there on the website as you're booking your flight, and it will list you as that will be your known traveler number, and you can skip the line at TSA. You still might get pulled in for a random, but just dropping that so that you would know it. The other thing is
getting TSA certified.
Yes, the TSA certification. Take it away.
So with the TSA certification, it will allow you, to pick up on tarmacs at the airport. It's a really good tool to have, as well as as the hazmat and the TWIC card. What else is good for?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It allows you into places that you normally can't get into. Like we normally pick up at airports. A lot of the time we will just go to a dock that's associated with whatever airline we're picking up at, and it's just that. But we do sometimes get loads where we drop off and we actually have to go onto the runway, and we will pick up freight right out of the hangar, or we will drop off freight right in the hangar. Being TSA certified, that definitely it comes in handy. We don't do it all the time, but we just recently did one, as you just saw.
But still need an escort as well, though.
Yeah.
To get on it, to get in. But
it definitely comes in handy. So it is just another tool in your wallet that opens you up to more freight, just like having your TWIC card, and just like having hazmat and tank endorsement. Because I can't count how many times we've been somewhere and it's been 6 or 7 trucks, and we drop off and then we think we get ready to be chilling, and load pop in and it's a hazmat load, which typically probably meant that those other trucks weren't hazmat trucks. So all of these things are good tools to have in your wallet to help you to open you up to more freight. Not to mention, you get that extra nickel per mile just for having your hazmat. That comes out to be, if you average out 1,000 miles per, I'm sorry, not 1,000 miles, 10,000 miles per month, times a nickel, it comes up to a nice little chunk of change.
Right.
You can make up to 20% more if you have your hazmat endorsement and your tank endorsement.
And don't be afraid of the hazmat. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like any other load, but you just have to be a little bit more careful.
A lot more careful.
Okay. A lot more careful, than just your ordinary freight. So, but don't be afraid just because it's hazmat.
Yep. Once upon a time, I didn't want to do hazmat because I didn't want to carry anything that could go boom. I didn't want to carry anything that could spill, and somebody put it to me like this: we are sitting on top of 2 tanks of something that could go up in flames. So right. It is what it is.
So don't be afraid. I say just go ahead and do it, get it, and let's roll.
So the next thing that we're going to talk about is, we've talked about it many times, the mentor program. Highfield has one of the most innovative programs for helping people that just come into the expedite industry learn the industry. And unfortunately, a lot of people aren't taking advantage of the mentor program. We as mentors, we encourage our teams to reach out to us for everything. I mean everything. Until you've learned this industry and you can tell us what it is you're going to do. And we say, hey, that's what's up. Make it happen. So for those of you that come to Highfield and you come into the mentor program, utilize your mentors to the fullest. The mentor program is 6 months long. Most of the people who come into the mentor program or come into expedite, they come from driving a tractor trailer. And we've said it time and time again, you cannot apply what you know and what you've learned about driving a tractor trailer to expedite. It's not going to work. It's 2 totally different branches of the trucking tree. So you have to learn how to expedite. And at Highfield, they give you 2 tools to help you learn how to move in this industry. And when you don't reach out to us, not us in general, when you don't reach out to your mentors and you start doing things on your own, you're going to make mistakes, and mistakes cost time, mistakes cost money, and then you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're taking loads that you probably shouldn't be taking, and you're turning down loads that you probably shouldn't be turning down. So please, if you're coming into Expedite and you're coming into Highfield and you opt for the mentor program, you should be on the phone with your mentors. If a fly get in your truck, how do I get this fly out of my truck? And I'm being dead serious.
Yeah, I know you are.
I am being dead serious, because we've seen it too many times where after 2 months, the team stop contacting us. They think they got it. They think they know what they're doing, and they don't. And then the next month, they have a terrible month. And then the month after that, they have a okay month. But their first 2 months, while they were reaching out to us, they was doing the damn thing. And then they think they got it, but they don't. So utilize your mentors to the fullest when you come into Highfield and you opt into the mentor program. Lastly, we're going to recap our month of May. I was supposed to do this video last week, but however, they had us on the move. So,
so we took pretty much the first 10 days of the month. Of course, we were on the cruise. We were gone. So first 10 days is out. But when we came back, got back in the truck and got straight to work.
That 21 days, they put the whammy bammy on us.
Yeah.
We actually made the Panther bonus in 21 days. And imagine if we would have had that other 10 days, we probably would have killed it. We might have got top cat.
Top cat, yeah.
But they ran us really, really well. As y'all see from our previous video, or the video before that one, we went on a cruise for our 24th anniversary, and we had a blast. And I will say, the cruise bug has officially bitten her.
Okay.
So we've actually found something that we enjoy doing in the almost 26, 27 years we've been together. We've done a lot of things that we've enjoyed doing together, but
I think this kind of take the cake.
Yeah. I say it one more time. Shout out to Highfield, Eric and Patrick, for setting up that daggone Wonder of the Seas cruise and opening our eyes and broadening our horizons. Cause I wanted to travel like out the country and all of that kind of good stuff, but I never really wanted to go on a cruise. And after this one, I think after you remember when the first day when we went to dinner, and when I came outside and I dragged you outside, I was like, come here, you gotta see this. And we was in the middle of the ocean, the sun was setting, and the boat was moving.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo. And then it's just it done bit us.
Yeah.
So cruising is about to be our thing. So anybody that want to go on any cruises with us, hit us up. We got a free cruise that we're going on in August that we got while we were on our anniversary cruise. And they gave us another free cruise, but we weren't going to be able to make that one. It was way too close. But then one of the cruises, we thought it was a free cruise, but it was actually a voucher for like 30% off. We were excited. We thought they gave us 3 free cruises. But we're going on the Oasis of the Seas, New Year's Eve, December 28th to January the 4th or 5th, I think it is. This year, we've decided that we are not going to be on land ever again, or in the United States. Let me put it that way, ever again to celebrate New Year's Eve. We're going to be on a cruise ship or on an island somewhere. We're also doing Icon. New Year's Eve 25-26. So if anybody want any information on that, or think they might want to try to make that cruise happen with us, hit us up.
We love to have you.
Yeah, we found that I think if we would have went by ourselves, we still would have had fun. But at the end of the day, we went with a group of it was about 30 of us from Highfield, I think it was, and we were able to get with other people throughout the company and do different things, go to shows, bar hop, go to the islands and do things on the islands together. It was a blast. So we want some cruise partners. So if y'all want any information on any of the cruises that we're doing over the next 2 years, we are on a mission to make diamond in Royal Caribbean by next year. So right now we're sitting at 14 points. We need 80 points, which is 80 cruise nights. But we have figured out, and I'm gonna tell you, one of the coolest things about this last cruise that we were on, we were the lounge that was upstairs, the Blue Moon Lounge, that if y'all saw I was always in, a lot of the Pinnacle people with Royal Caribbean were in there, and these are people that have cruised more than 700, well, I ain't gonna say cruise more than 700 nights. They have 700 cruise points. Right. So that means they've been cruising.
That's what they do. But most of these people are retired and things like that, so they can do that.
Right.
So
they told us a secret to getting to Diamond, which is 80 cruise points within 2 years. And next year, by the time we get the Icon, we will be at our 80 cruise points. So when we go on Icon, we're going on as Diamond.
There's gonna be some top cats up in there. So I think it's gonna be a blast. So yeah, if you're watching this video, get at us. Come with us on these cruises. Oh my God, please. We would love to have you. We would love to sit down, talk, have drinks, enjoy, all that.
And for our 25th anniversary, we are doing a transatlantic cruise to Spain. If you want information on that, let us know. So we're gonna take the ship over to Spain and we're gonna fly back home. So in saying that, guys, thank y'all for joining us for this real quick tidbit and our May recap. I do want to say this. A lot of people on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, they were getting at us because about a week and a half ago we were in Brownsville, Texas, and there's a beach by the SpaceX launch pad, and we went on the beach in our truck, and people were losing their mind. You're gonna get stuck. All the tide's gonna come in and wash y'all away. Oh,
it was amazing. It's always
people,
nice.
Let me be the first to tell you, we have been going to that beach in our truck since like 2008. And the first time we went, we were extremely skeptical, but the guy that told us to go, he said, man, people drive, and you can literally drive up and down the beach. I think you can drive up to Padre Island, from that point. And he said, man, people drive those big 45-foot bus motor coaches up the beach. As long as you are not loaded, you'll be fine. He said the sand is so hard and so compact. The sand on top, yeah, it's a little loose, but the rest of the sand, he said, as long as you stick to that hard, compact sand, you are fine. So we went down there the first time, and yeah, we spent the night on the beach. We took all kind of pictures and videos. This was before everything was so high resolution. As you saw from that picture, it was kind of grainy. But we've been going to that beach since 2008. And we know where to go, where not to go. We know that if we go into the soft sand, we're going to get stuck. But we know if we stick to the hard, compact sand, we're not going to get stuck. Even if it rains. We've been there and it's rained. Pull it right out. The tide does not come up as nowhere near as far as we were parked, people. It does not come up that far. As a matter of fact, if you saw the video on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, you will see the tide had actually went out, and you will see where the tide was. It was nowhere near us. So thank y'all for the concerns, and all of that. We would not put ourselves in harm's way in that manner. We kind of know what we're doing. So thank y'all for the concerns, and I'm gonna close it out on that. So y'all be safe until the next video, and I'll tell you exactly what the next video is. We're gonna do a video showing how we meal prep, because a lot of our teams they let us know that they're struggling. You know, we still got this place to cook, but we still find ourselves eating out because, you know, we don't have the time to cook, or whatever the case may be. Meal prepping is the key. So look out for that video coming in the next few days, and we will get at y'all then. Until then,
thanks for watching.
Peace out.